From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. From music writer and critic Brian McCollum, organizers announced Tuesday that the June 6 concert celebrating the rebirth of Michigan Central Station will feature a lineup of well-known Detroit artists. Registration for access to the free concert will start May 17th at michigancentral.com for residents in nearby neighborhoods. The wider public can apply for tickets starting May 21st. The 90-minute show, part of an 11-day series of first-look events dubbed Michigan Central Open, is scheduled for 8:30 p.m. June 6 in Roosevelt Park in front of the train station. The space will accommodate 15,000 concertgoers. Performers haven't been announced, but names circulating in music industry circles in recent weeks have included Eminem, Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross, Jack White, and Big Sean. Though music sources tell the Free Press the lineup remains in flux as producers continue locking down commitments. Acts would perform sets of 15 to 20 minutes each. For more on this story, you can search on Freep.com for Brian McCollum's article, Michigan Central Station Concert to feature iconic Detroit acts. Tickets available May 17. From personal finance columnist Susan Tompour. Shoppers already are spotting some cunning pushback from credit issuers now that regulators want to cap late fees at $8. Watch out for higher interest rates and new oddball fees on some cards, particularly credit cards issued by big-name retailers. Definitely read any paperwork that accompanies your statements. Review changes in terms. We're looking at a major fight between bankers and regulators, and some credit card issuers apparently aren't taking any chances. Consumers applaud the change, bankers abhor it. The limit on late fees, announced back in March by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, was set to be put in place May 14th. But the launch could be delayed as part of the legal battle that has ensued after the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, the American Bankers Association, the Consumer Bankers Association, and others quickly sued in federal court to stop the change. Opponents maintain that capping late fees would trigger higher card losses and higher costs for insurers, including money lost on risky accounts that some card issuers claim would not have been opened if an $8 late fee were in place. For more on this story, you can search on Freep.com for Susan Tompour's article, Credit Card Issuers Push Back on $8 Late Fee Cap with New Fees, Higher Interest Rates.
I'm Andrew Burkle with the Free Press Sports Department. As the Tigers continue to float right around the 500 mark this year and keep fighting for a playoff spot, one of the most exciting young players in the organization continues to warrant the hype. Yes, of course, we're talking about Jackson Jobe, the 21-year-old righty who throws absolute gas and dazzles with his secondary pitches as well. Jobe really cranked up the excitement level this spring training when he made his first big league appearance in the 9th inning against the Twins. He faced 3 batters, got all 3 outs, including 2 strikeouts, and dotted 101.8 miles per hour on the radar gun. Since then, he's been impressing with Double-A Erie, the Tigers' minor league affiliate, with the franchise's vice president of development, Ryan Garko, even saying he was starting to dominate that level. After throwing 79 2/3 innings last year, the goal was to get Jobe up to 100 this year. But that may be a bit of a tougher task now after Jobe picked up a hamstring injury on May 1st. The injury doesn't appear to be anything super serious or long-term, and Garko said the plan is still to get him to that 100 inning mark. But with a prized possession like Jobe, the franchise will certainly err on the side of caution. Jobe is now down in Lakeland, Florida at the team's spring training facility, working to try and get him healthy first and foremost. Now, the exciting news for Tigers fans is, like I said, Garko thinks that Jobe can still hit that 100 inning mark this year, which was his goal. And it's also a possibility he could get some of those innings out of the bullpen for the Tigers this year. Certainly that's far from a guarantee, and according to our Tigers beat writer Evan Petzold, a full-time role in 2025 as a starter might be a little more realistic. But either way, there's a lot to be excited for when it comes to Jobe. But first, he's got to get that hamstring healthy, so he doesn't sidetrack what looks to be a straight path to the big leagues.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on Freep.com. That's Freep.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.